Yeah. Hey.
It's important to look at media released in the past without nostalgia. Evaluating and being critical of the past is how we better our today and our future, and because I thought Sonic Unleashed was a good game for a while. And unfortunately, I'm not kidding. When I started getting into Donkey Kong for my Capricorn Season project, I heard a lot of great things about a game called Diddy Kart Racing. Now, let me start off saying, I'm fairly young. I won't tell you how old I am, but I'm certainly far from the days of N64. So I think it's a good idea for me to review this game. And I played it, and it's not very good. Hello F-Miters, the plan is simple. I'm gonna tell you why this game's not good, but also why you remember it so fondly. This game came out 2 years before the release of Donkey Kong 64, and there's drastic differences between the two of them. For example, DK64 took 10 minutes to download, and Diddy Kong Racing downloaded in the same amount of time it took for me to close the ROM tab. The drifting is dismal. Every time I drifted, I felt like a teenager hitting trash cans in a residential area. The items are more confusing Mario Kart 64 items.
All the power-ups have this, rocket theme, and when you get different power-ups, you don't really know which ones will make you boost. You don't know which ones will make you fly. You don't know. That's another problem. Is that with Mario Kart, I can look at the blooper and be like, okay, yeah, that'll make the other people blind. But what the fuck will the nuclear radar do? What's that about? Oh, it's a shield.
The racing is only fun because it feels like Mario Kart 64, and certain characters are broken. Oh, and about the characters, I need to find Rare's dealer, because the shit in their pipe is definitely stronger than what's in mine. For a game about Diddy, you think there would be a lot of Donkey Kong characters. Well, you can go find a hole to crawl in and die, because it's just Diddy. Look how alone he looks in the roster. Do you think either of those guys are his friends? After the race, he's gonna call his mom crying, asking to get picked up. Other notable characters are Banjo, and the squirrel that drinks too much and pisses everywhere. There's Tip Top the turtle, Crunch the Kremlin, Tricky the Triceratops, and Drumstick the chicken. Smokey the dragon? We had something going there, Rare. Why'd you fuck up our alliteration, man? Also, some characters are just broken. You wanna be a baby, play a familiar character? Play Diddy. Wanna win every time? Play Timber. Because that fucking tiger is broken, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Now, why is this game remembered so fondly? Well, my theory is this. Rare made the enlightened decision to hire David Wise to write the game's music. Dave Wise is a British musician, best known for his work at Rare and on games like Donkey Kong Country. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know the soundtrack is going to be fucking great. Dave starts the game off with a masterpiece. The fucked part is that I thought it was done there, but then David comes in your ear and says, "Fuck you, hear this banjo." Okay, hold on. Listen to this part. You hear that banjo? Look, it's gone now. That banjo was there for like 2 seconds. And then David just says, "Hey, remember that banjo? Fuck that banjo. You're gonna be so entranced in the rest of this fucking song. You're gonna forget there was a banjo. Need I say, forget there was even a fucking game to play." There's only 2 problems with a David Wise song, and it's that you can't inject it directly into your bloodstream, and the fact that the song ends. I certainly would have bitched more about the character selection if this song weren't playing. I'll play fucking Cranky the Kremlin, no complaints, if this song were playing all the time. But unfortunately, Crunch fucking sucks. I could care less if I were driving my Ford Escalade or a fire hydrant, because the music in these levels outshine the goddamn repetitive scenery. I wish I could play all these for you, but I'll play you one very special song, because half of you probably don't even know it's from this game. Yeah, that's that cowbelly shit.
When you capture a tranny in your stolen meme.
What? No, don't leave!
You don't know what it's like being in a cowbelly compilation. It's so unfunny. Anyways, the music fucks so hard, I thought it was a good game for a second. Diddy Kong Racing is an objectively bad game, with funny moments and characters, and a banging soundtrack for no reason. I'll give it a D for Diddy, and/or Where is DK? And the plot twist, he's in a better kart racer. I've been F-Mite, and put that in your pipe and smoke it.